Forearmer's off, and now we see the action bar assembly, and we see the inertia sleeve. This is the barrel ring, and inside the barrel ring is a little chamber. Now ahead of the inertia sleeve is a piston system. We'll pull the barrel off, and there it is. Okay, here we have a piston seal, and the piston seal, piston, and the barrel seal. That's just a rubber O-ring basically, but it's a special one. And inside the barrel ring you can see a couple of holes. Those are gas holes. That's where the gas comes out from the barrel, goes into the barrel ring. When this gun is assembled and closed, the inertia sleeve shoves the piston assembly forward. We have the locking block, extractor plunger, and extractor plunger spring, the firing pin retracting spring. I'll take that out in a minute. The firing pin retaining pin. Now those pins tend to be tight, and this might be a little noisy getting it out, but we'll get it out. This one's easy. And there is the firing pin retaining pin, the firing pin retracting spring. The breech bolt can now come out the bottom. And the bolt is almost stripped. We have a breech bolt buffer in the back end of the bolt right here. It's a piece of plastic. And it hits the back of the receiver and cushions the blow of the stopping bolt also. See, this gun is pretty well buffered. To take the extractor, the cartridge coming down out of the magazine would then stub on that and slow down and won't hit the carrier release hard enough to trip the carrier. Now, when the gun cycles, of course, the bolt comes back, and about the time the bolt goes over the carrier dog, the cartridge released from the magazine comes down and trips the carrier latch. Now, the bolt has gone back, come forward, and in theory, when the latch is back, the bolt will hit the carrier dog and force it up and feed the cartridge. Now, that timing can get off sometimes, and it won't. You'll be there too soon or too late. But in theory, and for most people under most conditions, if nothing catches it here and there's nothing rough along the way to stop it, it'll hit there about the time that the bolt rests against the carrier dog or after it does, and then it'll feed up normally.